the art of welding hustling. And I want to say that because someone asked me something and they was like, man, I see how you network. It's real unorthodox. Like what you're doing is working, but it's like, man, it's kind of like it's hard for me to follow you. You know what I mean? As far as like your move, people like, man, are you doing this or are you just doing this? What are you doing? I'm doing a lot of different things. And to me, that's the art of welding. So think of it like this. This is how it pretty much came to me in the desert when I had to use my art of hustling as far as welding trade, just that one trade. I had to use it in a way to hustle up money in different fields because I couldn't just use it just for just one job because they wasn't paying enough or it wasn't enough for what they was asking for me to do, you know what I'm saying, for the money. So I was like, nah, I really, found another way out. So this is what I did. So it's kind of like fishing in the South, you know what I mean? When you go fishing, you want to sit back, you want to throw your bait out there, you know what I'm saying, and sit back until you get something. But a lot of places, people have those nets where they snag the fish up, but it's against the law, you know what I'm saying? But it's ways to hustle or to have it like, oh, I got a pole, but the way you're doing it, you're catching multiple fishes with one bait. So it's kind of like using the net and grabbing it in. You're using one hustle, welding, but you multiplying it in 4 or 5 different ways. I would say at least 5 different ways. And you hitting 5 different markets. So say, okay, you're a welder. You got to add as a welder fabricator. You got to add as a contract welder. You got to add as a installer. You got to add as a service call repairman. You got to add as a piecework, service calls. You can come up with 5 different things the way to network one skill. And that's the art of hustling because you're not just looking at, oh, I'm just going to get my money from a job. Even if you just got one job, you still going to have a side hustle, doing side things, have a business, or just have a couple different ways where you building products or doing something where you can be able to multiply your income. But in order for you to do that, you have to utilize what you got. Like a lot of times we feel like we need so much more. Oh, I need this in order to do that. I need that in order to do that. And prison taught me one thing that I didn't realize until honestly like a year or so ago, where it really hit me. Like it really showed me how it brought the best out of me. I had to use what I had to survive. And I had to mold it and shape it into what I wanted to be. I had to read, go to Votech. I had to graduate college. I had to do these things in there to build the person that I wanted to be. But I used that one person, that one mindset, and I got into different programs that allowed me to be in multiple places at one time. I was able, with my mind, I was able to learn a lot of different things, but it affected me in a way where it builded who I was as a person, as a character. So I got out not only as a different man, but now I got a skill, a trade. Now I know how to conversate. Now I know how to hold myself. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you use one thing and you magnify it. You get the best out of it. That's why, I used to say, oh man, I'm a jack of all trades, a master at none. I thought it was funny because it's a saying. But really, to me, it's sad because you want to be able to master something but jack everything. So that's how I look at it. I'm a master at what I do, but I'm a jack at everything. And that's the art of hustling.